Guys, welcome to another video. Hope you're all keeping well. Now, as promised, this is going to be my review of the second movie on this Screen Factory double bill. I'm going to review the second movie on it, which is the Night of the Sorcerers. Before I say anything further about the movie and give me thoughts on the storyline as a whole, what I thought of it, I'll just read you a synopsis on the back of this, just to give you some idea if you're not familiar with this movie. Yeah, so The Night of the Sorcerers, another movie from Armando de Osorio. A group of explorers arrive in Africa to study the wildlife in the same area where a brutal native ritual occurred in 1910. Now, all is tranquil until night falls and distant drumming draws one of the female members of the group to investigate the jungle. From there, a nightmare will be awakened, a nightmare of zombies, natives and scantily clad vampire women, misses, who prowl the moonlight jungle in search of fresh blood and more victims to sacrifice. So there you go, guys. That's a synopsis for the 1973 horror movie, The Night of the Sorcerers. Yeah, fantastic movie. I'll just tell you who's in it. Yeah, stars Simon Andrew, Callie Hanser, Jack Taylor, and Maria Costi. Yeah, written and directed again by Armando de Osorio, who done the other movie, The Lord Ellie's Grasp, and also is famous for doing the Blind Dead collection. Yeah. All right then, guys, on to my thoughts on the movie as a whole, The Night of the Sorcerers. Oh yeah, once again, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Just like the other movie on this disc, The Lord Ellie's Grasp, I enjoyed this movie from start to finish. Yeah, very, very gory kills, and I like the combination of vampirism and the zombie genre rolled into one, because like when these victims are attacked, basically their clothes are torn from the body. You know, they get whipped and that. You know, and they tear the clothes from the body and that. You know, the women usually end up naked or misses. Yeah, and then once they die. Well, basically, like the whipping them and that, this tribe in the jungle, and then once they're basically unconscious, they put them on this like chopping block and they brutally chop the heads off. And when they chop the heads off, oh god, I wasn't expecting this. When the head rolls to the side, it suddenly lights up and that, and it sprouts these vampire teeth. Oh yeah, this is a great one, this, guys. The Night of the Sorcerers. Yeah, again, very, very Hammer-esque. So if you love your Hammer movies, I think you will enjoy this one. Yeah, The Night of the Sorcerers. Yeah, oh yeah, I've never seen that before. In a voodoo movie, like where they basically whip them until half dead, and then he put them on this altar thing, like a chopping block, and then one of the tribes welds this big sword and chops the heads off, and the head rolls to the side, and then it suddenly illuminates with light. The eyes pop open. Oh yeah, real creepy. And then the vampire fangs sprout, and they become like a vampire zombie creature, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Oh yeah, great. Yeah. And again, gorgeous looking girls in this. Yeah. If you like blonde ladies, I think you'll particularly enjoy this movie. There's one of the zombie vampire tribe guys, yeah. She is a real mean bitch, she is, yeah. Oh yeah, lovely set in Africa, great storyline, you know, and great characters and that, very creepy and that, you know. And this tribe, like this African tribe, they have no mercy at all and that, you know. Well, the movie starts off in 1910 when they're performing this gruesome ritual of stripping women and then beheading them and that and turning them into vampires. Then it comes forward then to 1973, and you get this, this bunch of people traveling to the jungle to film, animals like we're basically becoming extinct, filming animals in a natural habitat, Africa, yeah. And then of course, like basically once you stumble upon this tribe, basically they come back to life and that, and as they come back to life, they've got these like wooden stakes protruding from the ground, and as they go, it's great, really cool the way they've done this, guys, yeah. When they come back to life in modern 1973 Africa, their heads slowly materialise on the stakes and that. Oh, it's great, yeah, real. Oh, I had a blast with this movie, guys, I really did, yeah. Their heads slowly materialise and that into these, like, zombie vampire creatures and that. And it all, before you know it, they're up on their feet and that, and they start stalking these people and that, these, it was sort of like researching, the wildlife and that, the animals becoming extinct. They start to make for them, and, oh, and they've got no mercy. And this poor blonde girl and that, she goes for a wander into the African outback, and where a camera and that, she loves taking photographs, and all they capture and that, all they strip her naked, so you see the lot basically whipping and that, there's a few bare breasts in this guy. So if you don't like nudity, you might be well advised to shut your eyes, yeah. But oh yeah. And a lovely colour, guys, just like the other one, the Lowlands Grass. A beautiful colour, lovely scenery of Africa, you know, and you know, you really feel for the you know, these people like in Africa and that, who's going to die next and that, you know. And I love the combination of the vampires and the zombies and that, you know, they're part vampires and part zombies and that. And it's sort of like when they become vampires, they sort of like, they go after the people like that, you know, like in the Count Yorga. If you've seen the Count Yorga movies, the female vampires, they go like this, they go, you know, so in a kind of slow motion, but at the same time they're running fast, if you know what I mean, and that, you know, and they just go like that after the prey. Oh, it's great, guys, it really is, yeah. Oh, I had a blast with I had a blast with that one as well, guys, yeah. And as I say, this one here, this creature in particular, she is one mean female, she really is, yeah. And very well done movie by the director Armando de Osorio, you know, who's famous for the Blind Dead series, as I was saying that, you know. And oh yeah, plenty of zombie natives and that scantily clad women, you know, very beautiful women as well, beautiful blonde women and that, you know. And you know, as I say, you know, a very an overwhelming air of you know, danger runs right through this movie and that, when in the outback, you know, in the wilderness of Africa, and these zombie tribe, you know, they're resurrected from the 1910 and that, you know, and they're doing these blood sacrifices and that, you know. And oh yeah, very good, yeah. As I say, it was clever the way they mixed the genres of zombies and vampires and roll them into, you know, one movie, and it made a great mix, guys, a great mix for a good, really enjoyable 1973 horror movie, yeah. All right then, guys, on to me rating for the Night of the Sorcerers. Again, no hesitation, just like the Lowlands Grass, I'm going to give Night of the Sorcerers a full 10 out of 10, because that's how much I enjoyed this movie. Great setting, great characters, you know, lovely girls, beautiful girls and that, you know, absolutely stunning. Great story, you know, quite reminiscent of some of the African zombie movies of the 1930s and 1940s and that, you know, the African setting, the jungle setting. But as I say, it was clever the way they compared, you know, they sort of like combined the vampire genre with the zombie genre. It was very good, you know. And the vampires, they looked a lot like the vampires in the Hammer movies, you know, like the vampire lovers and that, you know, beautiful long flowing hair and that, and fangs bare like that and that, you know. And of course, it's scantily clad and that, you know. So oh, Grace, yeah, you actually thought watching these both movies, guys, you actually thought you were watching a Hammer movie, because that's how much they were reminiscent of the Hammer horrors, you know. Yeah. So yeah, a full 10 out of 10 for the Night of the Sorcerers. Yeah. All right then, guys, that concludes my review of this 2-movie Blu-ray from Screen Factory. The Law Lays Grasp and the Night of the Sorcerers. Have you seen either of both of these movies? Let me know what your thoughts of them in the comments down below. I'd be very interested, you know, to hear what your thoughts of them. Oh, but yeah, I'm going to keep these movies, guys. They're fantastic. I'll just show you inside here, the Night of the Sorcerers. They've got the tribe here, and you've got the women getting terrorised and that. And it's actually a rather nasty rape scene in this as well, guys. Yeah. So there you go, guys. There's the some of the tribe and that, and one of the ladies getting attacked, one of the beautiful blonde women and that. Oh, guys, if you love horror, you've got to get this. You know, you really have. Just put the disc back. There's the disc. Yeah. So yeah, you've got to get this if you love your 70s horror as much as I do. This needs to be in your collection. Yeah. Okay then, guys, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this double movie review today for the Screen Factory double movie. This, The Night of the Sorcerers and the Lawless Grasp. You know, both from 1973. Yeah. All right then, guys, that's it for now. Yeah. Usually, if you like the video, please feel free to share, subscribe, comment, and all going well, I'll be back again very soon with another video. Have a nice bank holiday. Bye.